Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing today, of course, on the daily. And for the channeling, of course, as usual, to see our price, where is its position today. So basically, we are inside the base channel, this time decisively inside the base channel somehow. But we still, of course, in a three waves potential correction here, three waves corrective, that it might still, of course, unfold something toward the downside again. However, of course, it's a question mark. Why are we still there? And especially if we are in 1, 2, 3 here, why this wave 4 took so much time, much more longer, so much more longer, of course, than a wave 2. So if this is a 1, 2 there, and wave 3 and wave 4, why the wave 4 is too much longer than a wave 2, right? So it's a question mark. That means we doubt a little bit that we are still in an impulse here. It is very likely that we have a three waves down here after three waves up. And that means, of course, W, X, and Y has a little bit higher possibility here than an impulse toward the downside, because the impulse toward the downside has to be reading as double 1, 2 here, and wave 3 unfinished. You still need, of course, wave 5 to unfold over there. It doesn't mean that it's not possible. It is still possible, despite the wave 4 took so much time. Time is a guideline at the end, not a rule. That means it can take a little bit more time than usual, and we might, of course, unfold still a wave 5. But this wave 5 has to break decisively again this base channel toward the downside, okay? And once we break this channel decisively toward the downside, then we can start to consider a deep correction for lower prices, because currently, since the price is still inside the base channel, and it still might, of course, unfold something towards higher prices as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave A here, and then having a wave B and a wave C to finish, of course, this potential regular flat here, and then pushing for a wave C downward, of course, again. That means, of course, a regular flat for a bear market here in three ways that it might be unfolding over there. So we'll see if this is going to happen, guys. So basically, the base channel will tell us, of course, a clearer answer in case we break it again. So far, since the price is still ranging inside it, and if we see a signal of strength on the micro level again, well, we have no other option rather than going in higher probability again, of course, for a wave B in regular flat, at least. So the regular flat here that it might be unfolding has, of course, a also different scenario that it might be even for a new all-time high. That means, of course, after an A, if you are in a wave B regular flat, you preferably, of course, to reach between this area 0.886 and 0.786, and then, of course, pushing for lower for a wave C to hit the 1-to-1 fib level as well, and 1.05. But of course, we need the wave B to get exactly our target over there in confluence. However, the second scenario that it might unfold is a more aggressive wave B, reaching a new high here, taking the all-time high 130, 150K for the fib level for an A, B, and a C expanding flat. Both are flat. One is a regular option. The second is an expanding. That means both are at the end flats, and both they can be a correction and can be, of course, a bear market. And both will come back to the same area, 0.38, whether an expanding flat was 1.618 Fibonacci level or a regular flat with a 1-to-1 fib level. Yep, so this is regarding the correction that I'm expecting, of course, for Bitcoin here in three waves, because we're looking always for three waves as corrections. Of course, in case it is a triangle, that means, of course, totally something different. We have to consider something else here, of course, unfolding for a Bitcoin in case we get a triangle. But I'm not going to enter in this before we get the triangle signal. Otherwise, yeah, it's a waste of time, guys. So deep correction. Deep correction is, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished wave 1, meaning you're still looking for a deep wave A, B, and a C, that it might take longer time here, and of course a deeper price around, of course, the 25 and the 35K here. meaning you are in double 1 2, wave 3 unfinished, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5 to finish wave A, wave B, wave C to unfold potentially in kind of like an ending diagonal if we were lucky. If it opens for an impulse, we might dive even deeper than 25k. But yeah, we'll see, guys. If this is the case, that means, of course, you're going to take a longer time here. The timing, of course, will require until 2028 and even more potentially, while a flat here is going to be finished, of course, in between the November 2026 at the end of this year means, or in perfection 2027 in July 0.618 here as an expanding flat. If the expanding flats open there, that means, of course, 0.618. If the regular flat, we might finish around, of course, March or June here 2027, and then start a bull run towards the 200k, whether from here or from there, or of course later on from there. So yeah, we'll see, of course, what's gonna happen here for Bitcoin. Higher possibility currently is still for the flats and not a zigzag deep correction. For the 2 hours chart here, we are looking as well at a little bit of complexity. Of course, since yesterday I tried to explain clearly why this price is very, very weird to be finished just like that. And that because, of course, if you are in a 1 2 1 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a 5, and I mentioned that be careful, this also can be something as a running flat because we have only 3 waves up here. So I doubt even that the invalidation should be there. I believe that the invalidation should be lower here in this impulse, wave 1, 2, and A. Of course, 1, A, B, and a C. 5 waves down, failing to take the low. Yeah, so clearly that this is an impulse, that it has failed to take the low, and that means, of course, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1 2 3 4 5, running flat here. And I'm tending to, of course, yeah, taking this as a 1 2 as a final option here for higher prices in case we're looking for higher, and that this is a 1 2 3 4 5 wave 3, and wave 4 is still unfolding here. However, I cannot deny that this is a very deep one. Okay, it's a very, very deep correction or impulse. Yeah, it can be a 1 2 3 4 and a 5 here unfolding, and we're very, very close already to the 1.618. So yeah, it is, of course, shifting to be bearish. I have no doubt in this, and of course it can continue bearish, but yeah, I'm trying to find a reason why we have to finish in such a expanding diagonal. Yeah, so which I don't like it at all. Yeah, so here as an expanding diagonal wave C, we don't have any other explanation. Because if you have to finish up this correction, you have to finish it with 5 waves. Okay, if those are the 5 waves as an expanding diagonal, meaning, okay, ABC, wave Y. Okay, so W, X, wave Y, we drop down. Very ugly. I believe it's a very, very ugly one. Yeah, very rare case to have it, but yeah, we have no other explanation. Otherwise, as I mentioned, 1 2 and wave 3 4 and a 5. So therefore, I'm still not giving up on it until, of course, we hit the total invalidation here, even for this scenario, as a 1 2, and then we have a wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 there. Okay, I'm gonna put this in white, and this is, here we go. Yeah, so I'm not gonna give up, of course, guys, just simply like that. We're gonna have to watch it. Now, I'm not denying that it might continue to drop down, but because we were inside the channels that we saw, of course, the daily channel, we're still inside the base channel, and we saw, of course, a lot of fighting here, right? And we got kind of like a decisive decision for the price that it has started to show that it's gonna push for higher. So we're not gonna give up on it directly right now. Yeah, so that would be a wrong decision to do. Therefore, I'm gonna watch the 68k 232 here. Okay, we're gonna watch the 68k 232. If taken, okay, this is our last chance. This is the decision area, guys. Okay, this is definitely a decision area because it's the last chance to rebound toward the upside. okay, as a 1-2, 1-2 here. I always put this wrong because this is very rare case to get a running flat. But however, 1-2, 1-2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Yeah. So 68K 232 to be watched. And if taken, okay, it's done. I give up on it. We're going down. Okay. It's a W, X, and a Y, and the wave Y is an ugly ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expanding diagonal for a wave C. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin the Daily. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.